Space. Pressed. Stop recording.
Hello there, this is Joseph, and I'm back again to do another demonstration of an upcoming game, which I know many people love, just like you do with the past games that Magnificent Marty Schultz has done. On this teaser, which is of a very interesting game that's going to be coming to the App Store near you in the very near future, is called Phrase Madness. Now, to give you a little bit of background on this game, Phrase Madness was developed by a guy named Ken Downey, who wrote a PC version of this game called Phrase Madness. That was the first version of Phrase Madness, and from what I heard about this game, it was requested for iOS by a few users. So Ken Downey and Magnificent Marty Schultz got together and developed this awesome game for you, and I am honored to have the privilege to do a teaser of this game for you so that you can hear what it's like and what it sounds like, so you'll know what to expect. Now, for the first part of this, I'm going to have the game read the help file to you. Then, I'm going to do 5 phrases so that you can hear me play an actual round of Phrase Madness. Now, this game will be totally random, and there's a command 2-finger swipe down I'll be able to use to hear what all 5 phrases sound like before I start playing. Now, I may get a couple right on the first try, but it may take a while for me, but eventually I will get them all. So, yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to go into the game and have it speak the help file. Now, there may be some sections in the help file which will say refer to common features of blindfold games for more details, and that you can check out when the app comes out from the App Store. So, I will now play the user's guide for you now. As you know, I use an iPod Touch 5th Gen with the current iOS 9.3.1. So now we should get this presentation underway. So I'm plugging my iPod patch cord into my computer, and here we go. Now that my iPod's plugged into my computer, I shall now do a 2-finger swipe down on my device to have the user guide spoke. So the next voice you hear will be the iPod speaking the user guide. So here we go.
Done. Button. To exit from this screen, tap in the upper right corner. Overview. Phrase Madness is a cross between Concentration and Wheel of Fortune. It was originally designed by Ken Downey, and we're collaborating with Ken to create blindfold Phrase Madness. The objective of this game is to match the beginning of a common expression with the end of the expression. For example, you would match "It's a beautiful day" with the ending "neighborhood." You can play up to 26 phrases at a time. After you play for a while, simply matching phrases can get boring, and that's where the madness kicks in. Over 300 phrases, you'll find new and interesting combinations pop up when you accidentally, or intentionally, match the beginning of one phrase with the end of another phrase. For example, take the phrases, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood" and "Goodness gracious great balls of fire." These two phrases might get mixed up while you're trying to match them, and you might hear "It's a beautiful day in the fire." Gameplay. Start out with the solo game, and pick the number of phrases you will try to match, from 5 to 26. In the game screen, you can listen to all of the phrases prior to the start of the game. Once the game begins, you can only match phrases. Pick the beginning phrase by swiping up and down. When you find the phrase you want, tap twice. Then pick the ending phrase by swiping up and down again, and then tap twice. You will hear the entire phrase, and if it's a match, people will cheer and applaud you. If your answer is wrong, you'll be told in a not-so-subtle way. You win the game once you've matched all of the phrases. To hear all of the sentences when the game first starts, swipe down with 2 fingers. Once the game starts, you cannot hear all the sentences again. To exit back to the main menu, swipe up with 3 fingers. If you enable full keyboard from the settings screen, you can use the arrow keys to move through the list. Select a phrase with the return key. You can also jump to a phrase by typing the letter, such as the letter B for the second beginning phrase. Phrase packs. The game comes with 30 sentences, and if you were playing with 5 phrases, that gives you about 1.7 million combinations of amusing sentences. There are 6 other game packs you can purchase, with 50 sentences each, that give you gazillions of funny combinations. Settings. The settings screen has several sections. In the first section of settings, you can change how the game performs. Consult the Common Features Guide for more information.
So, there you have it. This completes the user's guide. Short and to the point. If you want to know about other things, you can consult the Common Features for Blindfold User Guide. You can consult the Common Features section as indicated. And when I go back out of the user guide section, I will tell you all the things you'll find in the help menu of this game. So now to do that, I'm going to hit the done button in the upper left hand corner with one finger when I locate it here.
To hear all done button. Help and user guides. Heading.
Now, the upper left hand corner when I tap will get me
Common
to
features for blindfold games.
that will,
User guide. Done.
Okay.
Help and user guides. Heading. Help and user
here
guides.
In the
Heading.
help and user guides menu,
Done.
we've got
Button.
the done button. Then we've got
User
doing a
guide.
one finger swipe right user guide.
Common features for
Common
blindfold
features
games.
for blindfold games.
Frequently asked
Frequently
questions.
asked questions or FAQ, and you can consult that at your own convenience. So I'm going to exit out of this menu by hitting the done button.
User guide. User guide. Done. Button.
Here it is.
Done.
Now we're back to the main menu, and in the main menu we've got, starting in the upper left hand corner,
Selected. Solo game.
we've got
Phrase mad. Selected. Solo game.
selected solo game.
5 phrases. Tap to change.
5 phrases,
Button.
tap to change. So if you wanted to get more than 5 phrases, you would double tap this menu and then use a picker item, I believe. Of course, I haven't tried this yet myself, but I believe you'd use your picker item. As a matter of fact, while I'm doing this demonstration, I'm going to do this just to see what happens, just to show you what to expect.
My scores. 5 phrases.
So I'm going to double tap to change
Button.
here to see what it will do.
5 alert. Number of phrases.
Number of phrases. I do a one finger swipe right.
5.
You get
Button.
5.
6.
6
Button.
button.
7. Button.
I see what it is. You swipe right till you find the one you want and then double tap on the button. So in my case, I'm going to go back to 5 for this demonstration.
6. 5.
Now
Button.
this button goes from 5 all the way up to 26. So let's to double check to see if I'm right. Let's see.
19. 25. 20. Cancel. But 26. Button.
There's 20 up to 26.
Cancel.
And there's a cancel
Button.
button. So if you want to cancel this,
Button.
you would cancel that.
Cancel. 5 phrases. Tap to change.
And now
Button.
it's back to the 5 phrases button. So if you didn't want to modify this setting, you hit the cancel button and it will cancel out your option to modify. So since I've got 5 phrases, I'm going to double tap to open this. And
My
start.
scores. 5 phrases. Tap to change. Button. 5 alert. Number of phrases.
Oh,
5. Number of phrases.
want
5.
5.
Button. 5 phrases. Tap to change. Button.
what?
Selected. Solo game.
Oh, okay. So now I'm going to
5 phrases. Tap to my score.
selected solo
Selected.
game.
Solo game.
Okay. I had to tap this on to start. Oops. Okay. Oh, well, my mistake. Anyway, when I double tap the solo game, that's when it will start. Here we go.
Swipe up with 3 fingers to return to the main menu.
Starting round.
1. Okay then, let's get started.
Swipe down with 2 fingers to hear all the phrases.
And I'm going to do that. Swiping down with 2 fingers now.
A. Start.
No speakable content could be found on the screen.
Okay. I'll try it again.
That boy's flipped his lid.
A barrel full of monkeys.
As mean as a snake.
The apple of my eye.
As hungry as a horse.
So now I'm going to do a 1 finger swipe down here.
B. Start.
There's
A.
the A,
Start.
start, A, B, C,
B.
D, E.
D. E.
So
Start.
now I'm going to go
D.
up to the top
A. Start.
and double tap here to get this.
That boy's flipped his...
A. Finish.
So now I'm going to go to, let's see what D is here.
B. D. Finish.
Monkeys.
That's what I think of that last answer.
A. Start.
Okay, that means I got it wrong. So I know what D's answer is. So now I'm going to go down to B's and see what B is for start.
B. Start.
A barrel full of
D. Finish.
So now I'm just going to double tap on D here for D.
monkeys.
B. Solved.
Now I'm going to go down to C up to A here.
A. Start.
That boy's flipped his...
D. Solved.
Let's see what
E. Finish.
E is.
snake.
Okay, that's not the right one.
Whatever.
So now we know that E is snake, so
A,
now I'm going
start.
to go to,
B. Solved.
let's see
C.
what
Start.
C start is.
As mean as a
E. Finish.
And now E is snake.
D. E. Finish.
snake.
C. Solved. D. Start.
Let's see what D start is. Let's see what D A start is.
C. B. A. Start.
That boy's flipped his
E. Solved.
So now,
D. Solved. C. Finish.
let's see what C is. If we finish.
lid.
Yes!
A. Solved.
So now I'll go with
B. Solved. C. Solved. D. Start. E. Start.
So we got two phrases left to solve. Let's see what
D. Start.
D's beginning phrase is.
The apple of my...
C. Solved. D. Solved. E. Solved. D. C.
Now
B.
it has to be
Finish.
either B or A. Let's see what A is.
A. Finish.
Horse.
Oh, it's got to be B finish. Oh,
Whatever.
crap. Oh well.
D. E. Start.
So E goes with
start. C. Solved. D. Start.
The apple of my...
A. Finish. B. Finish.
and B.
eye.
D. Solved.
And the last answer.
C. Solved. B. Solved. A. Solved. B. E. Start.
E. Start.
As hungry as a
B. Solved.
And A.
A. Finish.
horse.
There.
Now here's somebody that plays just to make new comments.
And the game is over. Swipe up with one finger to play again. Or swipe up with 3 fingers to return to the main menu.
So now I'm going to, since the game is over, I'm going to swipe with 3 fingers to return to the main menu for now. But before I do that, I'm going to tap with 1 finger on the screen to see what I get here. Oh, nothing. So I'm going to do a 3 finger swipe up to the main menu.
Selected. Solo game.
And now, unplug this. This completes the demonstration of Phrase Madness. I hope you liked this game and liked what you heard. If you have any questions for Magnificent Marty Schultz, you may email him with the following email address: marty@kidfriendlysoftware.com. That's marty@kidfriendlysoftware.com. If you wish to follow him on Twitter to send him Twitter feedback, you may do so with the handle of @blindfoldgames. If you wish to check out his website, you can either visit kidfriendlysoftware.com or kidfriendlysoftware.org. Either one of those will take you to his site. But kidfriendlysoftware.com is primary for now. But I suspect it will change down the road. Stay tuned for more of their announcements as soon as that becomes more knowledgeable. Anyway, if you wish to contact me about feedback, you may email me with josephweekland@att.net. You may follow me on Twitter with joeweekland1027, or I have the app called Roger, and you may follow me on Roger with http://rogertalk.com/harmonica player. That's spelled http://rogertalk.com/harmonicplayer. Thank you for listening. Until next time, I bid you farewell.
Shutdown confirmation dialog. Are you sure you want?